All right. Good morning, gang. This is Nate Bear, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and trade of the day. And in today's video, I just want to go over the S&P 500 and then a setup that I am watching for entry. Okay. So first of all, I have to excuse my voice. My kids are now back in school. And for those of you who have kids in elementary school, it is like a rotating wheel of wonderful things they bring home, homework, projects, and also whatever is going around the school at the time. So we're sort of suffering from that. So please excuse my voice at the moment. I'm not feeling the best, but with that said, the S&P 500 here is, we're up near all-time highs. And if I sort of zoom out here, you can see we're just up underneath all-time highs here. And I'm kind of looking at this one of two ways, okay? So, I look at this like 30-minute consolidation. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, we're sort of in this period where seasonally we're a little heavy, right? Late second half of August, first half of September. So is this going to actually sort of break down? We're going to sort of close this gap. We're going to retest this point of control. We're going to sort of head back down and close this gap. Or is this just the pause before the rally resumes? I look at this 78-minute chart and it's like, good grief, if we get a 78-minute momentum shift here, right? Even if the SPY breaks this, comes down and tests this trend line and bounces and this squeezes and fires short, we've got a potential momentum shift here. And we just, we're 1, 2, we come up, we test it for a third time, we go with, right? So it's just up and away. And I really don't know. I can make an argument for either direction, right? And I think only time will tell. So my thought here is to just play what's in front of me. One thing I'm not doing is loading up on swing trades 3-4 weeks out. I want to be light. I want to trade intraday opportunities. I want to look at swing trades that last a day, 2 days, 3 days, as opposed to saying, hey, I'm going to start positioning for a bullish run into the end of September, right? I'm not going to do that. So one of the names that I like here is this CVNA chart. And if we look at this on a 195-minute chart, a couple of things I want to kind of point out. Number one, it's an earnings winner into fresh all-time highs, right? The previous all-time highs were in through here, way back that away. And we've made fresh all-time highs over 400. Well, what we're seeing a lot of this earnings season is these earnings winners that just kind of don't do much. They kind of come back. They turn eventually and go higher. And I think that's what's going to happen here with CVNA. But these gap close opportunities are ways to just continue to sort of say, okay, well, we had great earnings, we closed the gap, and then sort of now what? So the way I look at this is CVNA has come back into all of this support, right? All of these people in through here after earnings, and it's sort of held, it's rounding, right? And now we're getting a momentum shift on a 195-minute squeeze, and we closed yesterday above this descending trend line. So my thought here is, can we retrace to the 618, which is about 384? If we can get above that, can we get to 400? And if we can clear that, can we go retest these highs? So what I want to do is I want to go out a couple of weeks in CVNA, and I just want to pick up sort of almost like a lotto, right? Almost like an out of the money sort of cheap option. And I think going out and doing the 380s for next week makes a ton of sense. So this is what I'm going to suggest. If you can get in near somewhere between 345 basically and 355, right? So that's kind of this box right in through here, which would be sort of, I personally don't think you're going to get another opportunity to get in down here, the point of control. So somewhere off of like maybe a retest, a back test of this trend line, a back test of sort of this little pivot in through here, which is about 355. So if you could get in near 355, then we can set this trade up. So entry near 355, and then target, well, I should say targets. The first one is going to be that 618, which is 384, then 400, and then finally the new all-time highs of 413.40, right? And then for a stop, it would just be very simply a close under the point of control. So stop on close under 345. That's it. So we're playing this 195 minutes chart. We're playing this idea that this is an earnings winner that's come into support. It's held. Now we use this as our support and our stop loss. we position in through here, and we look for this to work its way higher, right? And then again, I would use the CVNA. I would just go out to next week, and you can go out further if you want. That's totally fine. Just a 380 calls. So that's my plan. That's what I'm looking for in this particular chart. I hope it helps. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. All right, later.